All right, guys, so it is Monday. We're going to wait for some people to come on here to chat. I've got my coffee. I know it's Monday and everyone's probably back at work. So if anybody would like to come in and chit chat with me, I'm still in my pajamas. Got the coffee going. Yeah, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I'll just sit here and drink my coffee until we have some people coming on to the live. Whoever wants to chit chat, make sure you have your tea or your coffee in hand, and we're in jammies and we're just going to have a cozy, friendly chit chat and talk about what you guys did this weekend. If anybody wants to join me. I see that we have Nana Grace. Good morning. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? What did you do this weekend, Nana Grace? Oh, it's raining where you're at. Okay. You, Nana Grace, y'all sure do get a lot of rain where you're at during the winter season, don't you? Right now, it feels like spring in Texas. I mean, we're... Oh, cute. Are you going to show it when you're done? That's going to be cute. It feels like it's spring here in Texas. So we are back into the 70s, and the lows are like the high 50s, like 56. So it feels like we're kind of back in spring already. Either rain or snow. Yep. Oh, I'm sure it'll turn out just beautiful, Nana Grace. Hello, Echo. Welcome in, hun. How are you? Echo, I'm going to give you a wrench. Yeah, so Mondays are slow for me, guys. And the weekend, what did we do this weekend? We didn't really do much this weekend. We did go to Five Below, and we did go to the grocery store. But I think I'm done going into the stores for a while. You're welcome, Echo. I think I'm just gonna have stuff delivered. My older son started working, and so yeah, Five Below is so like, but I don't just go in there to buy like a whole bunch. I go because I like the pajama pants and the socks, and um what else do I get? The t-shirts. We got some of those for the kids. Like things like that, and some of the books. But not a lot of the books, because I'm trying not to buy so many books right now, because we've been like going through the house and donating a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I don't want a whole bunch of other stuff coming in if we're letting it go. Oh, you're fine, Nana Grace. But yeah, Five Below. And we're doing Christmas a little bit different. I know everyone celebrates different, and we used to do the whole traditional Christmas thing where fill up the stocking, and the kids would open up one gift before the 25th, and then they would open up all their gifts. But my kids are now 18 and going to be 14, and so we're celebrating different, where every weekend we my husband and I are having like a date kind of morning where we just spend time together having coffee and talking and stuff, and then we're going to like either Five Below or Walmart, and getting the boys what they need, which is clothes. Like they really need clothes. And so that's what we're doing. And then also on the 24th, we will be going to my mom's um, to be with family. So we're not going to have the whole traditional, like the kids are going to wake up and open up gifts, because there's not going to be any gifts underneath the tree. It's kind of like treating it like an advent calendar, except they're not getting something every single day. They're just getting something on the weekend. So, and we're getting things that they need. So, because even my boys are like, Mom, why are you wasting money on paper and bow and ribbons? You're just gonna throw it away. And I'm like, well, I go, because I want y'all to have something. And they're like, Mom, we have everything. Like the way that I raise my boys to be so humble and grateful for what they have, and Christmas isn't always about getting something or gifts. Like they're awesome. My boys are awesome. Um, but I love to watch Christmas movies and listen to Christmas music and go see the lights and things like that. And so, and I know everyone celebrates different. I mean, we used to do it the traditional way, but we're changing things because time is changing. So we're changing and we're just doing things different. So let me know how you guys celebrate. And I don't even know what, like, yeah, yeah, echo. And nothing goes to waste. There's not, and a lot of times we just buy them, sometimes we'll buy them like if they need a backpack or something and it's along the time of their birthday or whatever, then we'll just fill up the backpack or the bag, and then that way it's reusable, you know. Even a laundry basket, if you do a laundry basket with clothes, or make it look cute as a gift basket, then you can still reuse the gift, the laundry basket, and nothing's getting wasted. So we don't like to waste things in our house. Matter of fact, today I'm going to be pulling out all the canned foods from my pantry. um Yeah, Echo, exactly. You get them things that they need, and things that they'll use. I mean, if your kids are into reading, then of course you would buy them books and stuff like that if they're going to read it and keep it. And if it's a series that they really enjoy, or clothes, socks, underwear, even hygiene products or first aid, even things for the vehicle, things that you can actually use that aren't just going to be tossed and thrown away, or tossed and sent to the Goodwill or thrift stores, you know what I mean? So absolutely. But today I also have to clean out my pantry. I'm going to take everything out, all my canned goods and everything, and I need to go through things, and things that are going to expire, I need to find recipes for or use it up, because I do not like wasting anything. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like what, and even with like your clothes, if it doesn't fit you, or you, like what I do is I do a rotation system in my closet. So I hang up everything, and then I don't even wash my clothes every single day, because I don't get that dirty. And so, and I wear an apron so that way your clothes, your shirts stay clean when you're cooking and stuff. But I do a rotation system, and whatever clothes that I do not absolutely wear, that I have gotten, then I will donate them. And after extended amount of time, let's say 6 months goes by or a year goes by, and you've never touched that item, then it's time to let it go or donate it or give it to a family member who can use it. So household item as toys, yeah, that's awesome. Um, I used to make the little ones. I used to have a in-home daycare when the boys were little, and I used to make my own Play-Doh. And I would get the kids involved to help me and then knead it and stuff and do the food coloring and the different scents and you can actually make your own stuff for the kids to play with. You can make your own paint, your Play-Doh, stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. Even like you said, kitchen items, if you give them the little cookie cutter kit and get them to stuff to make cookies or bake with, then that's awesome that they can help you do that. Wow. Yeah, and it's funny because we find that we don't really need a lot. And I grew up in a family who the women love to shop. I mean, every weekend, it was either garage sales, thrift stores. When Kmart was around, we don't have Kmart now where I'm at, but like Kmart and I mean, my mom and that's what they did. They just I mean, and sometimes it would be on nothing. Like I would be like, what did you spend money on? Like, where's it showing? you know? Exactly, Echo. Experiences. Exactly. That's why for Thanksgiving, we took the boys fishing. For my son's birthday, we went fishing. Um, and this year, we might. Donna Grace, you're hilarious. Um, like I think this year for my younger son's birthday, we might even just go to the zoo. I mean, I'd rather do stuff like that than continuously buy stuff we don't need and it's, you know, exactly experiences. Oh, and by the way, yeah, so my older son's working, which is great because now we have the two incomes. And I told my son, I said, save as much money as you can. I've raised my boys not to just buy things just to buy them, to actually think about why you're purchasing it, how it's going to be useful, how long is it going to last. Um, Yes, Echo, exactly, exactly. County Boy, hello. Good morning. County Boy, I've really been praying for you and I don't know too much information, but how is your niece did they ever find her, County Boy? I mean, my heart just goes out to you guys. Um but yeah, so that's how I raise my boys. It's, think about the value, how long is it going to last, and two, the thing about being frugal or thrifty, it's not about buying the cheaper stuff. It's about the quality and putting your money into something that's going to last a long time. Because if you just buy something, oh, County Boy, I'm sorry. Well, at least County Boy that they found her and they know that she was safe. I'm sorry she ran away again. I'm going to continue to pray for you guys and the family, and hopefully God reaches your niece and hopefully she has a change of heart and stops running away from you guys. That's horrible. That is just horrible. I don't know what I would do if my kids ran away. Chris, good morning, Chris. How are you? Yeah, County Boy, I know. I know. But I'm still going to pray. I'm going to pray for your niece and whatever she may be going through that's causing her to run away. I hope she has a change of heart and knows that her family loves her. You know, unfortunately, sometimes when teens get to be a certain age, they really think they're adults and think they know everything, don't they? They think, yes, of course. When I was a teenager, I used to think oh, my family and blah, blah, blah. And you realize the grass ain't always greener on the other side. Home is where the heart is and people love you. We may tease each other as families. We may name call or tease or play around or goof off. But, when it comes to family, it's like, don't mess around. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and I have a lot of eggs to test. My chickens have been laying so many eggs. I'm actually surprised, but the weather's been so weird here, so they're still laying. Um, and so I gotta pull the canned foods out. I gotta test the eggs, and I'm going to be giving eggs away again this weekend because we just have, even with all the baking that's been going on or that is going to go on for the holidays, because I want to make some baked goods for family. We just have so many eggs. How, Chris? A raw egg from a hard-boiled egg. How can you tell, Chris? Are you going to pull a joke on me? Yeah, she will, County Boy. She will learn her lesson. The older she gets, the wiser we get, and hopefully everything works out. What? Good morning, Mimi. Spin the raw egg, then stop it. Then watch it. Will not spin. Spin. Really? What? I've never heard of that. Is that for real? Interesting, Chris. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Interesting. I always learn something new. The way I test my eggs, I just put them in water, and if it sinks, they're good, and if they float, they're bad. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Mimi, I got this from Salvation Army. I got a couple of little Christmas cups. These are from last year, actually. They are cute and adorable. Really, Nana Grace? Okay, I'm actually going to try that. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Yeah, I did hear about that, Chris. I did hear about that. Because I know the egg, it has like a protection thing on the shell or whatever, but once you wash them and test them, then you have to refrigerate them. And I know they can sit on your counter for almost a month if you don't do that. And yes, I have heard of oiling them to make them last longer. Oh, okay. Yeah, eggnog is good. Yeah, a bad egg floats. Yes, County Boy. Kentucky, welcome in. How are you? Yellow Laboratory, hello. How are you? Yellow Lab, welcome in. Um, Oh wow, 500 eggs in one night. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't cuz do you have Chris, do you have a like a farm? I don't sell my chicken eggs. I've had people offer like family and friends, but I don't know. I just the type of I don't know, I just end up giving them away. Oh, you're in an apartment now. Okay. Oh my God, County Boy, you would not. You would not. Southern Girl, good morning. You would not at all. Yeah, I know, Mimi. I feel weird selling to family and friends because I just if I have them, I don't know, I just feel weird. But and because sometimes they give me stuff too, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a trade kind of thing where like this year, um, we might end up getting some free deer. So that's going to be really nice because we love deer meat to make like deer sausage and deer jerky and to make deer chili and stuff like that. So I just feel like if I have an abundance of something, then it doesn't matter when I'm blessed throughout the year. It's just a blessing when someone says, "Hey, you're always giving me this, and I have this." So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like that for me. Well, the thing, Mimi, is I don't get on my Facebook. I have a Facebook, but I never get on it ever. Chris. Yeah, that's good, Nana Grace. I mean, if somebody, hey Angie, how are you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the nativity scene. We've had this, I think, for like the nativity scene for like 5 years, I think. We got it at Home Depot. Is it cold? Well, I don't know. Is your chickens are on strike? Oh my goodness. They can't be on strike now. Only one or two a day. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're okay, Echo. Oh, nice, County Boy. He got 2 deer yesterday. Yeah, deer meat to me is better than store-bought meat. I mean, I rather eat game meat, I mean, that is naturally caught anytime. You give me fresh fish, deer meat, hog meat, so good. And I know a lot of people don't like the game taste, but you can actually soak the deer meat in salt water, like if you're gonna make like deer steak, like fried deer steak with gravy and stuff like that. You can actually soak it and it will take out the game taste. Um, yes, thank you, County Boy. Yeah. I'm sorry your chickens aren't giving you that many eggs. Yeah, we've been finding eggs every day, and I have some chickens that are in a coop type thing, and then we have some free range chickens, and those free range chickens are getting some. There was a hole inside my greenhouse, and they're going in the greenhouse and laying their eggs in the greenhouse, and I'm just like, oh, so we have to like check the entire yard um for eggs all the time. Oh, the baking soda. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, it just depends on the weather and the temperature and things like that. Like I told you before, I mean, our chickens are just laying because it feels like we're in spring. I mean, it's going to be in the 70s all week here in Texas. And so, like when it gets below a certain temperature, they won't lay and they'll actually start molting. Um, and so it's just weird. It's just weird. It just depends. And I think chickens will only lay eggs up to 6 years. There have been some that might lay up to 8, but I think 6 might be um, the cutoff for most chickens. And I'm not getting rid of any of my chickens. If they stop laying eggs, then they're just my pets and they're going to just have a happy life here and we'll feed them and that's it. But I don't think I'm going to get any more animals. I don't know because I really I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm debating. It just costs a lot of money to keep up with them. But yeah, exactly. Nana Grace, the bug situation. Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw my video on that worm that I posted or that caterpillar. But man, we had a huge green caterpillar. And then when my husband got home, and I don't know why I didn't think about it, but when he got home and he looked in the garden, that's when we realized that our broccoli had all been eaten, like the whole plant. I was like, oh my God. So, I mean, where I think nature is so cool and it's like the bugs have to eat too, but it's like, oh my God, they killed our broccoli. Yeah, Mimi. I mean, I love bugs and insects. Like I grew up in the country. Um, I just, the last 18 years I've lived in the city with my husband, but my childhood was in the country, so I'm not scared of bugs and stuff like that and or mice or, I'm not that scared of snakes either unless it's poisonous and then I'm like, "Oh no." But I used to have an iguana, um, and I used to have mice as pets, and so I used to have all kinds of like critters that nobody liked. Gray man, welcome in. Gray man, you need a branch. Let's see, I'm gonna add you as a mod. Yeah, you don't have any bugs now. What about do you, Kentucky, what we do with our chicken eggs is I save the shell and I rebake them at 350 for 20 minutes and I crush them and grind them and mix it with oats and raisins and things like that in the wintertime. And that seems to help with the chickens. Yeah, right, Chris? All critters need to eat, including the snakes and lizards. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Gray Man had a 4 foot iguana. Yeah, I was so sad because I went to go stay at my cousin's one summer to help with their newborn baby. And I think I was like 14 or 15, and I brought my iguana with me. And because my cousin was like, yeah, you can bring your iguana. Cool, whatever. Hey, Extreme Scene, how are you? You call them tobacco worms. Yeah, it was it was like really cool looking, but but it ended up being that his wife, we found out later, had bipolar, and she let my iguana go. And I was like, "Where's my iguana?" And she was like, "I let him outside in the backyard because he needs to be free." And I'm like, he was free. He wasn't like, I didn't really keep him locked up in a cage or anything. I was the type that would let him roam or whatever in the house, and he would come up to me when I would feed him. And oh my God, I was so upset. I was like, you let my iguana go. How dare you? Bye, Chris. Enjoy your day, hun. No, it's not dumb Kentucky because I didn't realize that until just well until like I mean we've always had chickens and I didn't even realize that until like a year or two ago. And I was just researching and researching and I was like because our chickens were doing the same thing. They weren't laying as much or they would go through a period of and I'm like what is going on? And then I found where you could actually give the eggshells back to them. And if you eat shrimp I have a video where you can actually take the shrimp when you peel them. I dry the peeling in the oven as well, and I put it in the grind and I grind it real fine. Or and I give that to them too. So the shrimp peel, the eggshell, anything that's like if you cook plain white rice, if you make oatmeal, the oats, all that kind of stuff. And you just need to research like what they can and can't have because, you know, obviously there's some things that they won't be able to have, but at least to get them through the winter time when insects aren't, you know, that abundant. Oh no, County Boy, go charge your phone. Really, Nana Grace? So we start, it's dark until 8 in the morning, and then it's dark by 4:30. Oh my goodness. Wow. See, we get daylight at 6 in the morning, like around 6, 6:30, and then it doesn't get, and then it gets dark, like I think around the same time, like 6 or, yeah, by 6 o'clock, it's like, I'm yawning by 6 o'clock. I'm not even kidding. Oh, good. You switched phones. I hope you're charging the other one. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so they do the same thing with the turkeys too. Okay. Yeah. I just found it interesting. I'm always learning something, but I just love to research things all the time and I like to learn different things and I question everything. And so, I mean, I'm just surprised that it took me that long to finally understand, oh, you can give the shells back to them. Oh, you can do this. And I'm like, mind blown. I'm like, why was I not doing that before? Okay, good. I'm glad you're charging it. Yeah, actually, I don't know how much longer my phone's going to last. I'm going to be on here as long as I can. I did have an extension cord over here to where I can keep my phone plugged in, but my husband, I think, moved it. So I don't even know. He might have put it back in the garage. Well, yeah, not a grace for you, of course, because I mean, if it's not getting morning, you know, daylight until 8 and then it's at 4:30, yeah, absolutely for you guys, then that would probably be the reason. Because if there's not enough you know, the daylight for you. And then of course, if you're getting a lot of rain or snow, you know, the temperatures are lower as well. So yeah, it just depends on where you're at that it's going to be different for you for your chickens. Yeah, I guess I am slow, even though I question everything, you know. And here's the thing, you can die at 100 years old and you're still not going to know everything. But it is good to always question something or look up something every day. You know what, County Boy? Santa doesn't have to bring me anything because my husband and I don't exchange gifts. I feel so blessed and humble that I have a home and my kids are healthy. And that to me, that's the biggest gift. I don't expect anything for Christmas but my family's health. And I'm the same way at Valentine's. I am not your typical girl. To me, going camping or fishing or spending time with family is a major gift to me. I am not a materialistic person. um, And so, you know, like my biggest gift too is we're gonna get deer meat, right? So my family, deer meat is like woohoo, because I can stock my freezer with that, make jerky or make food to feed my family. So, and family and friends, that's to me that's the biggest gift. And I'm weird because I don't like my love language. I don't know if you've ever heard of like the whole love language thing, but my love language is time, and it's not gifts. Like I don't like being surprised and like getting gifts. Oh, thank you, Kentucky. Yeah, I'm just if I want something, if I need clothes or if I need something that I'm gonna use, then I can just go get it and pick it out myself. I'm not big on like, here's a gift. I'm like, why? It freaks me out. I'm like, okay. But and my family and friends know that I don't like getting gifts. Like my biggest thing is spend time with me. Sit down and have a conversation with me. Let's go fishing together. Let's watch a movie. Let's, go on a trail and walk. Like let's just chit chat, like, and like y'all are the biggest gift too, because I can sit here all my lives and chat with you, and it's like you're in my home and we're friends, and spending time together, and that's the biggest gift of all. Yeah, see, exactly, Echo. It's like we don't need much, you know? We don't need much at all. And even for like Valentine's, like I don't even like the whole idea of Valentine's. I guess I'm just like really weird, but I don't like receiving flowers that are going to die in a week or two. If you're going to buy me something, it's like buy me a pack of seeds and I can grow my garden in the backyard, you know, and some, soil or something, which I used to compost, but we've been having like a really hard time with the compost. And so I actually need to get, I don't know, I need to do my compost a different way. Exactly, County Boy. Love, laughter, joy, health, those are the biggest gifts of all. And it makes me feel good when someone else is happy. Like I can sit back in a room and I get joy watching everybody chat, and like I just sit back and enjoy their facial expressions, and they're talking and they're happy and they're smiling. Like I just love that. I guess I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Oh, nice, Echo. Okay. Very cool. I've never owned Crocs. I don't know. I've heard of Crocs. I mean, they're really popular, but I don't own Crocs. Oh my God, I love the Amish, Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky, exactly. Exactly. I mean, if it was up to me, I would probably live outdoors, but I try not to have a lot of lights on, or a lot of things on. And I don't use a lot too much of like the plug-in stuff. I'm the same way. I love the Amish community. Yeah, County Boy, laughter, exactly. Exactly. Laughter's the best medicine, County Boy. You know what? That's okay. Yellow Lab, everybody's different, and but I have all the time in the world. I really do, because I'm a housewife, and I was very lucky to be able to unschool and raise my boys. My older one's 18 now; he's an adult, and I have a soon to be 14, and he's already like at 16. I'm getting my ID or whatever, and I'm going to work, and I'm like, if that's what you want, go for it. I'm an easy parent, like one of those go with the flow, because my kids are. being raised as adults, and they have every right to decide for themselves what they want to do. They're human. They're people. Hi, Paranormal Research. How are you? Yeah, I watch the Amish on YouTube all the time, and I did have, or I still do have, Amish books that I read. And when we go to like Ollie's, they have a great collection of Amish books. And it's like, oh my gosh. And even on if you don't want to spend the money on books, like sometimes I don't want to spend the money, I'll just watch the or listen to an audiobook about the Amish. Oh my God, I love it. I love how natural they are and that they grow everything and it's all about family, and I just love it. Oh wow, you have a 300-gallon tank. Yeah, see, our chicken, everything went, and we have a rabbit. I mean, everything went into our compost. Everything. And our chickens will go in there and like dig in it and like get the bugs out of it. Yeah, but I don't know, for some reason, like it hasn't been doing as good as it should. Yeah, Yellow Lab, I hear you. I don't have a lot of friends either. Um, um, but I think it's good just to have, you're close, and it's hard to trust anybody. So, it's hard, but there still are a lot of good people out there, a lot of good people. Oh, okay, Nana Grace, your granddaughter gave them to you. Yeah, Kentucky. See, I was raised where I went to school, but I wanted Cleveland. Hello. But I wanted something different for my boys. And we wanted the flexibility of being able to, if we wanted to go camping or fishing, we didn't have to rely on pulling the kids out or doing any of that. And so, my boys love the outdoors, and my older son likes to forage. And so he makes his own knives and, like not weapons, but like, knives and tools and things that you actually need. Um, See, I haven't visited a real Amish community yet, but oh my God, that would be like awesome. You don't have any siblings, Yellow Lab? I have two younger sisters, but one of my sisters I haven't talked to in 5 years, because um, she headed down a path of drugs um, and stealing and stuff like that. And so she stole from me. And so I told her I love you, I'm praying for you, and I'll talk with you, but not in my home. And because I wouldn't allow her in my home because I didn't trust her, she quit talking to me. So I haven't talked to her in 5 years. And then I have a younger sister, who we get along really great. Okay, you're having coffee and cheese grits for breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. Um, oh, thank you. Oh, Yellow Lab, I don't know. I have a lot of people that are asking me and telling me that they want to send me stuff. I might do a PO box, but if you want to send me something, send me a letter and I'll be your pen pal and write to you or something like that. I don't want any money, and I don't want, that's not what my channel's about. I'm not doing donations. I don't want money. Um, that's not me at all. Um, Yeah, exactly, Nana Grace. Exactly. Great for the compost. Great for the compost. But so Yellow Lab, I might do that. I might do a PO box, but only for letter purposes, and then I will write you back. Um, oh yes, sausage gravy. And did you make biscuits? Oh my God, so good. Yes, absolutely. Oh, your blood sugar was low, huh? Well, chocolate milk is good. Morning, Bud Files. Yes, Nana Grace, her chickens are beautiful. Yes, I agree. You know what? The sausage gravy is good on toast too, you know? I mean, I eat beans in toast sometimes. Cinnamon sugar toast, avocado and tomato toast. There's so much you can do with toast. Oh, cool, Nana Grace. You've been invited to the Amish house. They are special people. They're so kind. Oh, this baby right here is, let me show you. This is my older son. He's 18 now, but this was his baby picture. Wasn't he cute? He's still cute. I have really good looking boys. So proud of my babies. Yeah, I know, right? Making me hungry with all this food talk. I still don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast. Yesterday, I made chorizo and egg with potatoes and beans. And then this morning, before my husband and my older one went to work, I made them leftover. I mixed it all together, added cheese, and made them tacos, and then packed their lunch for them today. Bye, Gray Man. Thank you so much for coming on here. You enjoy your breakfast. Okay, you're in Nebraska. Ooh, is it cold? Yeah, the overalls, I know, right? I actually have, I love overalls. I think they're like the cutest thing. And I actually used to wear overalls when I was like thinner, but I still have a pair of shorts overalls, but they don't fit me right now because I put on some weight. So I need to lose some weight before spring or summer so I can wear my overalls. And I like wearing overalls, especially like when you're working in the yard or, you're doing your garden. I don't know. There's just something about it. You know what, Echo? That's okay because I didn't start really learning how to cook until I became a housewife, and then my kids had like food allergies. And but I really do think that scratch cooking and making your own stuff is the best way to go. It just tastes so much better. Hey, farm wife, how are you? I mean, making your own biscuits and making your own pancakes and waffles from scratch. There's even, I did a video on a 2 ingredient pancake where you just take the banana and egg and mix it together. You can add cinnamon to it if you want to, and it's a healthier way of making a pancake. You could do it with oats or I mean, it's endless. It's endless on what you can do. But yeah, and when you start learning how to do it, you can look up different recipes. I like to look up Amish recipes. Um, The Amish recipes, like on allrecipes.com or Taste of Home. I actually have somewhere in my cookbooks. Um, oh, banana pudding's good. Do you? Yeah, banana pudding's good. Somewhere in my cookbooks, I thought I had an Amish one, but I'm not sure. But there are some really simple, and I love vegetables, so I'm always looking up like vegetable recipes, and I like soup. So you like to cook, Yellow Lab? Yeah, I like to cook too. Now, I don't know how to make banana pudding from scratch per se, but I do the dessert where you do the banana pudding and the vanilla wafers and the whipped cream and make a dessert. So good. I need to learn how to make that from scratch. I don't know. Can you make? See, I'm learning something new just now by y'all telling me that. Can you make pudding from scratch? And then what do you use? I'm just curious. I'm going to look that up. Yeah, farm people and hunters and fishers will survive definitely, especially if you know how to hunt, fish, farm your land where you're growing your own stuff. Um, Absolutely. Oh, County Boy, how funny. Yeah, you have to clean your mess up. I kind of clean as I go. But County Boy, I'll tell you what, that soup that you made was really good. You make like really good soup. But I like butternut squash soup and carrot ginger soup. Even if you do carrots with potatoes and jalapenos, the soup, oh my God, so good. Soups are just really good, especially in the fall and the winter. And instead of cold sandwiches, we do hot sandwiches. So like grilled cheese or, stuff like that. So, but now this week, it's kind of like, well, geez, I want salad and vegetables because it feels like spring here. You're welcome, County Boy. Yeah, homemade gravy is very easy. Okay, so Yellow Lab, I used to have a crock pot and I would do everything in my crock pot. I would make my beans in the crock pot, my soups in some of my soups in the crock pot, and my crock pot broke. So I have to get another one. Yeah, different soups. Okay, so you can make your own homemade pudding, farm wife. I'm gonna definitely look into that because I bet it would taste so much better than the box stuff. Even though sometimes we don't have a choice of whatever's available. Because I was going to the food pantry for a while, but now that my we have two incomes coming in, with my son working because he's going to help pitch in for food, we don't feel right going to the food pantry if there's two incomes coming in. So I'm definitely going to look into the homemade pudding. Or maybe County Boy, or I can just go get the crock pot myself. I haven't gotten it yet because I've just been making the soups on the stove. But because it's warm, I mean because it's been cool, but definitely for spring and summer the crock pot comes in handy so the house isn't heating up with the oven and stuff. Oh, nice. The outside kitchen. Yeah, I wish I don't have an outside kitchen. Hey Slim, how are you? Hey Southern girl. Welcome in, guys. I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning so far. I hope y'all had a great weekend too. Nice, Nana Grace. Yeah, scratch it's just when you're cooking from scratch, even though it takes a little bit longer, but there's something therapeutic about being in the kitchen, kneading your own bread, making your own stuff. Like you pour your love into it and it tastes so much better. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Slim, the video that you did of that dessert with the cinnamon rolls and the cherry pie filling, that looks so good. Yeah, we don't have outdoor kitchen. I wish we did. So guys, I've already been on here almost an hour, and I really have to start doing some stuff around the house. But I enjoyed chit-chatting with you guys. I think y'all are all awesome. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week and the rest of your day. And I'm going to leave it with this, that no matter where you go or where you are, to find joy, love, and laughter, and be kind to one another. And so, yeah, until next time, guys, love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.